welcome to Lucidity's Toyscape. Today we are going to review this Smooshy Mushy Sunnyside Cafe, and I'm super excited to open this. I've been waiting for this day. Ever since I saw the concept image of this, I have been super excited to get a hold of it, and I finally have it ready to film. So let's get into it. So this is pretty big. And my camera is quite small. My table is not that big. So I will have to hold my camera most of the time, so I hope you don't mind the jiggliness. So let's take a look at the box. So the box is very simple. Here it says Smooshy Mushy. And if you go across to the other side, it says 6 and up. It comes with a limited edition exclusive pet and bestie. So we'll get this cute little chick. This is Charlita Chicky. And we'll also get Ollie Orange. We're also going to get Smushy Money, this little mini toast, and all the rest of this stuff. So on this side it says Smushy Power. Let's see what that says down there. Use your Smooshy Mushy to run the Sunnyside Cafe. Alright, so there's a toaster, a blender, and a register. So the box of this is very simple. And I quite like that. It reminds me of the older toys where they didn't put so much terrible effort into the packaging. It just was what it was. It reminds me of My Little Pony. So here it says, squish, rise, action. Here's the back. Open the register, activate the blender, use the toaster. And here's what it includes. I already went over that with you guys. The other side is the same. So let's go ahead and open this. So I can put my camera down. So in the box, I got this little piece of paper. So this also came with the fridge. If you've seen that video, you can also watch up here. I'll link it to you. So it just explains how to put the ball chain on the Smushy Pet. So it just has some work to be done at the back. I'll go ahead and get this out. This box is actually really cute. This would be a nice place to stack your Smooshy Mushies. So I'll keep that. It looks like Bitsy Bunny's frosting. Okay. So here it is, finally out of the box. And nearly in full view of the camera. Nearly. It's just a little too tall. So let's look at these first, since this will pop right off there. Thank you. Here it is. Okay, so first of all we have the Smushy Money. And I'm not too happy about them taping it down, because I'm really worried now that I'm going to tear it when I try to take the tape off. Okay, well, I got the tape off without any incidents, so I can't really complain too much. Here's the front. It has a cute little smushy face on it with blush. And the back says Smooshy Mushy. So they give you 5 little smushy dollars or smushy money in total. That'll fit nicely in our register, which I closed for some reason, so we can't put it in there yet. I'll put that on the counter. So here's the toast. It has a pat of butter on it that's melting all over the top. Here's the back. Oh, it's quite dirty at the back. So this is not a squishy material. This is a very, very hard material, not squishy at all. So it's not a bestie. It doesn't have a face, it's not alive. So that's what this is. You can put that in the toaster later. Let's put it here for now. Next is Ollie Orange. Here he is. He's an orange. And I really like that they got the texture of the orange in here as well. It feels like what you would expect a smaller orange to feel like. It's very nice. The leaves, the cute little face. Squish. Not very slow rising. But it is fun to squish because it's so round. Let's put that over here. And finally, we have Charlita Chicky. I think that's what her name is. So she has her logo at the bottom there. And she's super bright yellow, at least on the camera. And she has a chocolate donut bow on her head. Squish. She's also not very slow rising, but a little better than her friend over there. And she is very fun to squish. She's not super hard, but not super not either, so she's very sweet. I like her. I like her more than I thought I would, because originally I didn't like the I don't like the brown with the yellow so much. Let's put her on the toaster. And we also got 2 ball chains, one for the orange and one for the chick. So we have yellow and green. Alright, let's not put those on yet. So let's check out this. So here's the cafe. It comes, let's see what it has. So it has this adorable logo here, Sunnyside Cafe. Yep. And over here are 2 shelves. You can put whatever you want there. You can put besties, or you can make little food out of clay, whatever you really want. No counter here. Here's a toaster. So this came inside the blender. It's actually quite cute. We can keep this. So here's the blender. It has a top, comes on, and a little button. Let's see if it does anything. Nope, it's not a working button. Oof. And the cash register. It says $4.25, and none of the buttons work. It's just a sticker. Now, if we want these things to really work, oh well, then we have to use Smooshy Power. I'll show you that in a second. First, let's look at this. So this should just open somehow. Okay, so apparently that little door doesn't open. I thought you could put your Smooshy in there, but I guess I was wrong. So if you look down here, it says Smooshy Power in each one of these little compartments. That means we can use our Smooshy Mushy to use these items. Okay, let's go ahead and have someone come up and order from Charlita. So Shelly here, I think that's what her name is, really wants to have a slice of toast. So Charlita is gonna put this toast in here, right there. It's already pushed down. I'm gonna push that down before putting the toast in there. Remember that, if you ever make toast by yourself. Now Charlita is gonna go ahead and make sure this toast gets cooked. We're gonna squish her and put her in here, all squished up, and wait, there. So now we have this toast. So we're gonna give it to Shelly, and she's gonna go home and eat the toast. So let's take Charlita back out. Who's gonna come next? It's this guy. I don't remember her name, but she wants an orange smoothie. So we're gonna pour all the orange here, and we're gonna put them in the blender. And Charlita is gonna go ahead and blend up her friend. What? Why? Maybe it's too tight. Oh. This needs more instructions. I'm 21 and I can't figure it out. Well, let's try again, Charlita. Go ahead and pop yourself in there. I thought it would do more. Well, at least you didn't get blended, but it is a blender. How about you just take this orange, and I'll give that to you, and you can just go make it yourself, I guess. Or don't, because that thing is probably alive. Well, Charlita, your business is not doing so well. Let's see how much money you've made. Shelly gave us 3 Smooshy Monies, and the other one gave us 2 Smooshy Monies for giving her an orange. So let's go ahead and put that in the cash register. We're gonna pop you in there so you can open it up. There we go. So I took out the whole dang ice tray from my Smooshy fridge in hopes that some stuff would be happening with this. So let's use some of these. Let's take the Pop-Tart. Do you guys toast your Pop-Tarts? I do. So let's put her in there. And let's see if we have anyone else that can appropriately go in a toaster, a toast. So let's put her in there as well. So we're going to take this guy instead of Charlita, because Charlita is not that slow rising, so it's not exciting. So let's pop her in there. What's happening? I think a Pop-Tart's too big. Story of my life. Okay, let's just have the toast in there. We're not gonna have a toasted Pop-Tart today. What's happening? Okay guys, I guess it's time for Escape Stars. Escape Stars are my rating system where I rate 5 important categories out of 5 stars to see how good this toy really is. The categories are S for specialty, C for collectability, A for action, P for price, and E for entertainment. For S, for specialness, I have given this item a 4.5 because I think it's actually quite special. Since Smooshy Mushies are a collector's item, they don't usually come out with fancy things like this for collector's items. It's just the collector's item and you collect it. Like LOLs, for example. You just buy a lot of LOLs, and that's about it. They just came out with the house, and that's interesting, but the house doesn't really do much except be a dollhouse, which isn't a bad thing. But this has a little more activity to it, so I think that's quite interesting, especially since they're squishies. They don't have any squishy playsets, you know? Now for C, for collectability, I had to give it a 4.5 because it is a collectible item. If you collect Smooshy Mushies, then you'll probably want to buy this playset because it comes with an exclusive bestie and an exclusive pet. The fridge only came with an exclusive pet, but this one comes with both these. And it's also a nice place to like display. You can display 3 Smooshies down here, and you can put a whole bunch of besties up here on the shelves. Now for A for action, probably the one you've been hoping for, because we've never had an item on this channel that has really not worked. And this, it does work. Now let's not get that wrong. Now, if we consider only the items that we got in this playset, like this toast, it does work. But if you use other items, now these items didn't come with the playset, so they don't necessarily have to work. It doesn't say anywhere that it should, but it would be nice if it did. And some of them do, like this little toast. But it's very easy for it to just not want to do what it's supposed to do. And another problem with this is the Smooshies. If they're not very slow rising, then it's not very fun to put them in here because you have to really like shove your hands in there and make sure that it stays squished as you're putting it in. She's quite slow rising herself, so it's not really a problem. But this one is the one that actually came with the set, so she should be able to do it, but she's not slow rising enough. If I wanted to squish her first and then put her in, let's do this. If I wanted to squish her first and then put her in really quickly, you know, there's no excitement, there's no waiting, because she's just way too fast rising. I am disappointed that it didn't come with instructions. I suppose it's pretty straightforward. Maybe my head is in the clouds, maybe I'm not thinking, but it would have been nice to have a little bit of instructions. It's not hard to figure out. It didn't take me very long, but it would be nice. This isn't really super important to the set, and the set doesn't claim to be able to do it, but it would be nice if this jar opened. I don't think it would have taken that much effort to put a hinge on this door and let it open so that you can put some of your Smooshy Mushies or some of your besties in there just as a storage. You don't have to be able to see them. I mean, if it's there, why not? It's just kind of like an empty, useless part of the design. So for P for price, I didn't give them very high because I know it usually gives Smooshy Mushies high since they're branded squishies, but this time I only gave them 3 because this set was quite expensive, I purchased it for about 160, I think it's about $40. That's probably not what it is in America, but that's what it is here. And $40 is a lot for this, considering how many things don't really work that well. They work, but they're not exceptional. And finally, for E for entertainment, I gave them 3.5 because I can't say I didn't have fun. I did. It's a fun experience. But because so many things didn't really work the way I would have liked, then it took a lot of the fun out of it. And it was just kind of disappointing when not everything worked as you'd hoped. So in total they got 18 stars, which means they got 3.6 Scape stars. And I know that's quite low for my channel, and I do apologize. Now, just because they got quite low doesn't mean I don't like this set. I'm still quite happy that I bought it because I am a collector, and I do enjoy Smooshy Mushies, and I like this item as a display. I didn't plan to play with it much anyway, but if you're a child, I think this would be quite disappointing. Not super disappointing, but a little bit, at least a little bit disappointing. I hope you enjoyed my review. I know I reviewed it for a long time, longer than in my recent videos, but I hope you enjoyed it anyway. I hope you stuck around till the end. Comment below and tell me what you think of this. Would you buy this for your child or for yourself? Thank you for watching. Like this video if you're happy that I was honest about it or something.